One day I was working in the bank. All of a sudden, one guy pulled a gun on my chest.
I was wearing my Pakistani clothes. So the bus driver opened the door, and as I was about to move my stroller forward, he closed the door and went away.
Every year, large numbers of immigrants come to Canada. According to Statistics Canada, around 150,000 immigrants have been projected to have landed since July 2011. Accepted applicants include professional workers who are considered well-educated and qualified in their field. Historically, immigration policies were preferential, which meant the Canadian government would decide who was welcome to immigrate. Preference was given to Europeans, mainly those of British or French descent, as well as Americans. In 1967, the point system was introduced by the Canadian government. This opened up the opportunity of immigration to people from across the globe, including Asia, Africa, and South America. Their applications were evaluated based on education, qualification, and work experience. Most immigrants relocate with their families with the hope of a brighter future for their children in Canada.
One of my friend was already here, and he informed me that there's some good opportunities over here, and life is definitely good as compared to Pakistan, and life quality is much better. Also, the education for kids is much better.
Before coming to Canada, the majority of skilled immigrants were working in well-paid, middle to high-level positions in public and private business sectors.
I started my career as a development professional, and I worked in a rural support program for like 7 years.
But when I came here and I applied for a few jobs, I realized that the previous experience and jobs are not recognized here in Canada. So I have to go back, either to go back to school or start from a very low level jobs. But the thing is that I have a family and I have to support myself, my family economically. That's the first priority. So I have to do jobs, odd jobs, and sometimes I work as a security guard, and sometimes I drive a cab to support myself and my family.
I first job got over here as a security guard. A couple of my friends already doing that job. They guided me for that job, get it pretty easy for the new immigrants. At that time when I moved over here, I was not confident to go back in my career. I started and take it as very easily for that job, and I didn't feel any bad yet.
Unfortunately, many immigrants have been discriminated against by their community.
There is this bus came and stopped on the stop, and the door opened, and as we were starting to move into the bus driver, who was a woman, white woman, she said that there is no room for the stroller, so you can't come in. I looked through the door into the bus and found out that the 90% of the bus was empty, including the specific space for stroller. That space was empty as well. There was only one teenage guy sitting on that space, and other than that, that space was empty. So I asked that woman that the bus is empty, and why you are saying that? She said that no, I know the bus is empty, but on the next stop it would be full. And I went in, I just went in. But before I could call my wife to come in with the stroller, she closed the door, and the bus started to move away. My family was left stranded on the sidewalk. I was in the bus, and she just started the bus.
Even after enduring much hardship, immigrants still continue to come to Canada.
So I immigrated to have good quality of life, good health, and also quality education for my kids. So that was the primary objective, and I've been successful so far. And I'm doing jobs that not related to my previous profession, but what can you do? Like it's life, so I have to accept it.